Let me get the chat back up. Eric Rollers, I think you are first today, dude. What's going on, man? How's your Thanksgiving? Let me pull up the chat on my phone now so I can close this huge window. Eric Rollers, first place. Dalex Gaming, what's going on, man? Assassin Boy, yeah, I remember. What's up, dude? Assassin Boy, you're second place today. Eric Rollers got first. What's up, Assassin Boy? How's your Thanksgiving? How's your dad? All right, let me close this and jump into the sim. We'll get started in like 2 minutes. There's 4 people watching. Check in on the chat. We have a daily race. Top 5. First 5 to the chat wins an imaginary prize. Everybody's passed out from too much turkey. You were the first to the chat, Eric Rollers, I believe. Sure, I'll subscribe to you, Assassin Boy. Gemini Jets, what's going on? Gemini Jets took 3rd place. So far we have first place Eric Rollers, second place Dalex Gaming, third place Gemini Jets 767. It's imaginary, Dalex. You get to ride first class today aboard this flight. How about that? You get to sit up front and eat all the fancy meals. All right, let's get started. People will show up magically. Luis, what's going on, dude? How's your Thanksgiving? You are 4th place today, Luis. 4th place to the chat. Luis, were you the one who requested that Caracas flight? It was Caracas to somewhere else in Venezuela? What airlines and what airplanes usually run that flight? Because I couldn't find anything on FlightAware. And I want to try to get it somewhat realistic. I love the 737-200. I don't have one for FS9. But in real life, I used to love that plane. How they roar down the runway. Those engines are super loud. And I love the sounds when those little engines spool up. Sound like turbochargers. I tried to make a live stream using OBS screen recorder, but when I was loading the sim, when I went to check the live, it's just black. Okay, you got to go to... Let me pull it up here. Under your... Here, let me see if I can... Hold on a second. How do I do this? Give me a second. All right, do you see my screen down here in sources? You got to make sure that whatever source is your gaming one. Like for mine, it's... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's at the bottom. I don't know how yours is organized, but however you have your game here, move it all the way up to the top, because it goes by list of priorities. So whatever's on the top here is what's going to display primary. But if you have something else over that game screen, then it's not going to show. don't know if I'm explaining that well enough. You've got to play with the order of your sources over here. Just move the game all the way up to the top. Yeah, try that. Now I got to get mine back to normal. So I got to move this down and turn it off. All right, back to normal. I hope you caught that, Daleks. If not, I'll show you later. Or drop me a comment or something and I'll just type it out for you. Hope that wasn't too confusing with all those windows on the screen. All right, where are we at here? We have our APU started. I hope your OBS Studio looks like mine, because I know there's an update, and I have not updated mine. I'm still on an older version. So I'm sorry if it doesn't look exactly the same. It should look similar, though. Let's tune to the ATIS.
Los Angeles Airport information, Lima 2236 Zulu. Wind, calm.
No problem, Daleks. / Assassin Boy.
Sky conditions.
If you run any more problems, let me know.
Scattered ceiling 4,800. Overcast. Temperature.
In the EMB 190? Okay, Luis, that sounds good. I'll do that then. I was going to do that flight today, but I couldn't find anything on FlightAware. I know FlightAware is like primarily United States too. Sometimes when you go to other countries, other continents, it doesn't show all the flights. Cool, I'll do it in the EMB 190. Any particular airline, Luis? Jorge Orozco, what's going on, man? You probably are ranking up Jorge. I'm pretty sure there's a few people on the list that have not showed up in a while. But it could be due to the holidays. It could also be due to time zone differences. You're up there. I think you're like number 5 or something. And that's not too bad. I'm doing a whole lot of talking and no flying. 2992. Runway 7, right ILS, runway 6, right ILS, runway 6. Did I download real world weather? Let me make sure I did. Yeah, I did. Alright. Runway 7, left, runway 7, right, runway 6, right, and runway 6, left. VFR aircraft state direction of flight. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have Lima. Alright, I think we have Lima on most of it. Let's call for clearance.
Los Angeles clearance delivery, Delta 2273, IFR to Salt Lake, ready to touch. Delta 2273 is cleared to Salt Lake Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 13,000. Departure frequency is 124.65, squawk 0423. Delta 2273 cleared at Salt Lake Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 13,000. Departure on 124.65, squawk 0423. Delta 2273, readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.65 and ready to taxi.
Okay, Luis, the texture you sent me, was that for the FSX version of the Feel There Wilco EMB 190/170? Because I think I opened up the files you gave me and it didn't correlate to what I had for my EMB 190. Like it seemed different, like yours might be just for FSX only. I'll try it again. I still have your email saved, so... Or I think it's in the comments of one of my videos. Let's set up the FMC. But I opened it and I couldn't figure it out, so I don't know if it could be a different version. Either way, I'll try to find that airline on my own, if you don't have it. No worries. Let's see, Clar.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight. May we remind you that all seat backs and tray tables need to be in the upright position. All carry-on items brought on board must be securely stowed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Prior to pushback from the gate, please ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Personal cellular telephones may be used while parked at the gate with the main cabin door open. We will advise you when they must be turned on. For customers seated in a row of seats identified by the words, "No children this row," please review the white safety card in the seat pocket in front of you. The use of some portable electronic devices is prohibited while on board the aircraft.
As soon as she's done, we'll close the doors and push back.
You will be advised when the use of approved devices such as personal computers and compact disc players is permitted. A complete list of approved devices may be found in the magazine.
Conviasa. Alright, let's close the doors.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just closed the
Secure
main
the
cabin
cabin.
door. All personal cellular telephones must be turned off and stowed for the duration of the flight. Flight attendants, prepare doors for departure, cross-check, and verify straps.
Samuel Pineda, what's up, man?
Once again,
How's your Thanksgiving?
Gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you on board this flight. At this time, I'd like to direct your attention to the flight attendants while we review safety information about this aircraft. Your seatbelt should be fastened at this time. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated.
Sorry about these ground textures. I don't know why it does that sometimes.
Marked with red and white exit signs. Please locate the two exits nearest you, keeping in mind the nearest exit may be behind you. This aircraft has
Some kind of layering issue. Like you see the grass here over the tarmac, and then if I zoom in on it, it magically turns back to tarmac. Alright, let's start up the other engine.
Put on your mask first and then offer assistance. Your life vest is located in a container beneath.
Senior Sensei Gaming, what's going on, dude? Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. You installed on your FS9 version, Louise? Okay, I'll double check again. If not, worst case, I'll find a download somewhere. Today's your birthday, Samuel. Happy birthday, man. Samuel's birthday, everybody. Wish him a happy birthday. That's awesome, dude. Alright, both engines look stable.
All carry-on baggage is stowed. All seat backs and tray tables are upright. Headrests are lowered, and footrests and monitor the node. Customers are required to observe all posted and lighted information signs and adhere to crew members' instructions. Thank you for choosing to fly with us. We will be airborne shortly.
Alright, let's call for taxi.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 2273 with NEMA ready to
This is
taxi
FS9
IFR.
Senior Sensei Gaming, old school, Flight Simulator 2004. I'm going to be upgrading Christmas time. Too prepared. At least that's what's planned anyways.
Taxi 2 and hold short.
Most likely prepared. I'm on an old PC right now, but I'm going to be building a new rig for Christmas. Don't mind my screwed up ground textures here at LAX. It's usually not like that. Usually looks much prettier. We are doing LAX to Salt Lake City, which I have both default scenery for both airports. Usually I try to give you guys something nicer to look at.
Los Angeles round, United 854 with November, ready to taxi IFR. United 854, taxi 2 and hold short of runway 7 right, via taxiway Alpha, uniform. Contact tower on 133.9er when ready. Taxiing, hold short, runway 7 right, using taxiway Alpha, uniform. United 854. Los Angeles ground, Alaska 485 West November, ready to taxi IFR. Alaska 485, taxi 2 and hold short of runway 7 right, via taxiway Alpha, uniform. Contact tower on 133.9er when ready. Taxiing, hold short, runway 7 right, using taxiway Alpha, uniform. Alaska 485.
Agribio, Agidi, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving to you, sir. I have not flown again to Honduras. I think you were here for the last one we did, right, Samuel? We've done it twice so far. I think you were here for both times. Or maybe you didn't make it for the first time, but you made it for the second time, I think. There has not been a third time yet, but I do want to do a third. I actually just downloaded some Innsbruck scenery. Innsbruck, Austria, which is also another dangerous approach. So we'll be doing that one soon as well. I need a little bit more practice or familiarity with the approach. I've tried it once, and it was very sketchy. But I didn't quite understand it when I did it, so... Are you early, Agribio? You are early. You made it. We have not taken off yet. We are about to. Yeah. I know it's mainly like an American thing, Agribio. We'll see if I can dig it up, air rollers. I don't know. I haven't like opened up. I don't know where that's. I gotta check my hard drive. External one, so I gotta plug that in. And then I gotta find it through a whole bunch of add-ons. Am I passing my taxiway? Hold on a second. Distracting the air rollers. We didn't miss it. All right.
Los Angeles Tower, Delta 2273, ready to go. Runway 6, right, IFR to Salt Lake. Delta 2273, cleared for takeoff. Runway 6, right.
Transponder.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 6,
flap set,
right. Delta
trim set.
2273.
Let's go. No traffic inbound. Runway 6 right. Holy, what? Why is it? Okay, we've got to abort. Hold on a second. We're aborting. My plane is pulling to the right. So nasty right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, that could have been so much worse than it was. Holy shit. Dude, my airplane was pulling to the right so hard. That's so weird. Alright, let's taxi back and try it again. Sorry about that. Holy shit. Nobody saw that. Both engines were spinning up at the same speed, so I don't, it must have been... It was probably my joystick malfunctioned or something. We'll take off from here. Let's see if we get off the ground this time. That was scary. Yeah, normally you wouldn't be taxiing back to the runway to take off again. You'd have to taxi back and call company and all that nasty stuff. I'm gonna do the throttles manually this time, just in case. Everything looks normal. Normal. Arm that. Okay, it's not pulling to the right anymore. I think we're okay. I don't know what that was all about. It had to be my joystick. 80. Yay! It's gonna be a fun one to watch replay. Rotate.
V2. Positive brake. Gear up.
You're coming up. Goodbye, LAX.
Delta 2273, contact SoCal departure on 124.65.
We're 124.65.
124.65, Delta 2273. SoCal departure, Delta 2273 is at 2,300, climbing 13,000. Learjet 4000 Alpha, contact SoCal approach at 120.4, Delta 2273, SoCal departure, roger, altimeter 2992,
Flaps up to 1.
Delta 2273, turn left heading 045, proceed on course, climb and maintain 13,000. Turn left heading 045, resume on navigation, climb and maintain 13,000, Delta 2273.
Get some nice views of downtown LA. Hopefully. Of course, it's right behind the pillar, so you can't see it.
Flaps up.
It's flaps. Proceed direct to DAG. What's up, Kentonov TV? Welcome. I have no idea what that was. I don't think it was the fault of the airplane in the sim. I think it was just my joystick like malfunction. Like I just plugged it back in recently, and maybe like it didn't pick up the driver information or something. It's finicky sometimes. Sometimes I'll plug in my joystick and it won't even work, and I'll have to unplug it and plug it back in. So I'm assuming it was something to do with that. My brakes weren't on, and both engines were spooling up evenly. So for it to pull like that, it must have been like a control surface issue. It's all right. We didn't collide with any airplanes or trees or anything. We're okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the use of approved portable electronic devices is now permitted.
We'll jump to an outside view. It might get loud. Hold your ears. 3, 2, 1. See if we can see downtown. Yeah, there's downtown LA down here. LA is huge. Sorry for that wild takeoff ride, guys. Scared the crap out of me.
Delta 2273, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Up to 250.
Climb and maintain flight level 250, Delta 2273.
Where's Trippy Agribio? He's running around. He's not in my room right now. I think he's out back. I'm sure he'll pop in at some point during the flight. about to hit transition altitude, so we'll leave it at 29902.
Turn left heading 055, proceed on course. Turn left heading 055, proceed on course. Inlet tag 10. Southwest 23901, climb and maintain flight level 310. Climb and maintain flight level 310, Southwest 23901.
You won, Lois Barley.
Southwest 23901, contact Los Angeles Center on 125.275.
Eric Rollers won first place. Dalex Gaming won second. I think Luis got third. Jorge fourth. Samuel fifth. I think that's how it went. Yeah. What time it is? What time is it over there, Lois? At your place? I know I'm on a little bit earlier, but not by much. Why are we climbing so slow right now? This is painful. Come on. Takeoff roll is going to haunt me. Can't stop thinking about it.
UPS 2832 heading. Contact Los Angeles Center on 125.275.
Got a nice little tailwind helping us out today.
125.275.
At least for this portion of the flight, which is nice.
2832 heading.
You don't get the notifications, Lois? That's all YouTube. I don't send those out manually. I know sometimes they don't send them right away. Boycott YouTube. $11:30 over there, Lois? Okay, it's not too terrible. Your sister's watching too, Agribio. Hello to your sister. Where's Isaiah, Lois? I have no idea. I'm assuming all the people who haven't made it, who live in the USA, are like passed out from eating too much turkey, since we had holiday yesterday. Was that climb maintain 350? I don't know what's up with this VNAV today. Just do it manually. Such long favorite flights, Lois. I promise you we'll get to one of those soon. The next super long flight we do, we'll do one of those flights. I'll start planning for it this week. I'll try to let you know what day it's on a few days early, so you can be on. I'll do it early, so you're not up past your bedtime. My PC can hold up a long haul flight, no problem, Lois. It's me that can't handle the long haul flights. I can't stay awake for those things. Cabin view? Alright, I'm gonna have to pick an airplane that has cabin view. I don't know if I have any that do that long of a flight. I think the only plane I have with a cabin view is the PMDG 737. You can't do that flight with that airplane. I have the PMDG 747, but I don't think the FS9 version has a cabin view. Or a wing view or any of that stuff. And there's no cabin view in this plane, if that's what you're asking. There isn't. No! Bradley Poison, what's up, man? You subscribed? Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy my content. Try to fly every day for you guys, although this past week has been kind of hectic with the holiday. A friend of mine was in town from out of town that I haven't seen in a year, so we went out one night this week and went fishing during one day. And then I missed yesterday since it was Thanksgiving. But it's back to full time, back to flying every day. So I hope to catch you on. We're about to reach the top of our climb. We're cruising at 35,000 feet. Actually, I think we're cruising at 37,000 feet today is what we filed. I think that's right. I think we're going up to 37, not 35. So we still have a bit to go. See how far out we are from Salt Lake City. 430 miles. Probably another hour and 10 minutes in the air. Luis Figo, you tell me that every time you get on here. Fly FSX. I'll be flying prepared. Why don't I use simulation rate? I don't know. I just don't want people to call it cheating, I guess. I'll use it for the long haul flights. For Lois Barley's flights. I've used it once or twice on the stream before. I think one of our flights we took down to Saint Martin, we used it once during cruise. Right up to 370. For a shorter flight like this though, I won't use it. It's only about an hour and a half start to finish. If the flight is any more than 3 hours, then I might require some simulation rate. Shorter flight like this just gives me time to talk to you guys while I'm cruising. So I don't mind normal speed. I agree with you, Agribio. Especially in the right places with the right add-ons, you can really make this thing look like one of the newer sims. Up here, over a bunch of desert, I mean, you can't judge it that way. There's some instances, though, when I'm flying and I feel like I'm flying prepared. Maybe not that far. Maybe FSX Steam Edition. But I agree, you can make this thing look pretty dang good with the right add-ons. And flying in the right places with the right add-ons. As long as the systems work pretty realistically, it's still a learning tool. I love all the eye candy and all that stuff. I'm a very visual guy, but if this is all you have and you're learning to fly, or you want to learn to fly, then this is all you would need. I think I'm technically using the crack for this one, Luis Figo, but I have purchased FS9, maybe more than once. But I purchased it when it came out, I don't know, 15 years ago. And I might have purchased it a second time when I couldn't find my original copy. But this copy that I'm running now might be cracked, I think. I have the no CD crack and all that stuff, so I don't have to throw a CD in there. But I do own a licensed copy of FS9 and FSX as well, though I may have thrown that away. It was the CD version. It's like 5 or 6 different CDs for FSX. It's not the same as Steam Edition. I don't think it runs as well. So I threw away my physical copy. If I have to pay $20 to get FSX Steam Edition, I will. It's not a big deal. No biggie. See what our route looks like here. We're following this magenta line. This little green TD here is about when we'll start our descent in the Salt Lake.
Contact Los Angeles Center on 132.3. 132.3 for Southwest 1029er.
be back in just a moment, guys. I'm gonna jump to an outside view. Hold your ears. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that looked kind of cool. The tower view. Hobbit, what's going on, man? You are super late. Gemini Jets is back. Dauda, hello. Welcome aboard, buddy. Isaiah made it. Can't watch, man, no problem. Don't get in trouble. We've been asking about you. You're hiding from us. Not serious. But we were asking about you. Alright, should I apply some simulation rate to speed things up? Those who don't know what that is, in FS9 or FSX you can speed up the speed of the game. I can change it to 8 times the speed that we're flying at now, which I just did. So now we're cooking. We are cooking. We just gotta make sure we keep up with the ATC messages, because they come and go really fast. We'll do this so we can get to the funner parts quicker. How long is this flight, Agribio? It's about an hour and a half total. But it's going to be a lot less now since we're speeding up the simulation rate. I'm going to slow it down back to normal once we're about to start descending, and at that point we'll be landing in a half hour.
Delta 2273, contact Delta 2.1, Los Angeles, Delta 2273.
Messages are going to sound funny from the ATC since the speed is all sped up. We're about to make this wicked left turn like an F-16 in just a few seconds. Let's see how the autopilot handles it with the simulation rate turned up. Sometimes it gets wonky. There it goes. Alright, not too terrible. So we'll be landing in about 35 to 40 minutes at Agribio from this point right now. Cap 4653, what's going on, man? Happy Thanksgiving, Cap. For anybody just joining, we have turned up the simulation rate up to 8 times the speed of normal simulation, so we can get to the fun parts quicker. So we are right now acknowledging that handoff. We are about 200 miles from Salt Lake City, and it's going down pretty quickly. Once I get past MLF here, MILF VOR. We'll slow it back down to normal speed. And then a few minutes after that, we'll be starting our descent. Yeah, we are ripping right now. That's what it looks like outside. Dang, what?
Delta 273, contact point 133, Salt Lake Delta.
Alright, I'm gonna slow back down to normal speed.
3, Salt Lake Center.
Slow back to normal. And we are gonna start our descent in just a few moments. We're now 146 miles out.
Delta 2273, contact Salt Lake Center on 125.575. Point 125.575, Delta 2273. Salt Lake Center, Delta 2273, with you, flight level 370, Delta 2273, Salt Lake
15
Center,
minutes to the top of your descent, Hobbit. Sweet. Where are you flying, buddy? Just chilling, Cap. Awesome.
Virgin 44 Baby, you are 300 above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 370. Descend and maintain flight level 370. Virgin 44
What's that
Baby.
destination airport, Cap? I think somebody's answered this before me before, but I forgot. Where's RJTT? I think you should do it, Cap. 787, that's awesome.
Speedbird 278 Baby, turn left heading 350.
Breaking the time continuum. I thought so too, Gribby. I was thinking I should download the Back to the Future car.
Turn left heading
Fly that thing at
350,
24x simulation rate.
flight level
Or whatever the max
370.
is.
Speedbird 278 Heavy.
Newark to San Francisco, Hobbit? Is that Newark? I think that's Newark. Newark, New Jersey. Tokyo. Okay, so San Fran to Tokyo? Or is that San Diego to Tokyo. Yeah, 787. Yeah, man, that sounds a sweet flight. I think you should do it.
Delta 2273, traffic at 12 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 369er, Boeing 747, report limit site. Virgin 44 Heavy.
very close,
Boeing
apparently.
757 in sight.
12 o'clock at almost same altitude. Didn't see him. Might be too late. Whizzed right by us.
Delta 2273, don't have the Boeing 747 in sight.
Have they told us to descend yet? I heard that. No.
Delta
No, they don't.
2273, descend and maintain flight level 270.
Yay! Alright, descending down to 270.
Descend and maintain flight level 270. Delta
So we're begin to
2273.
make our way down to Salt Lake.
44 Baby, turn left heading 020, proceed on course. Turn left heading 020, proceed on course. Virgin 44 Baby. Virgin 44 Baby, contact Salt Lake Center on 133.6. 133.6, turn Virgin 44 Baby. Salt Lake Center, Virgin 44 Heavy, with you. Virgin 44 Heavy, Salt Lake Center, roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please check that your seatbelt is securely fastened. To prepare for landing, it will be necessary to collect all service items, as well as any other items you wish to discard, such as newspapers.
I've done a flight in or out of Newark yet. I have to put that on the list. I do not know how to speak French, Mr. Ayidi. Cat 4653 is going to be taking Japanese this summer. Awesome, man. Good luck with that. Paul Loam, what's up, dude? AIDSQ. Clarify that for me, Paulo. I'm not sure I know that acronym. Oh, you've landed at Newark in real life, Cat 4653. Gotcha. I don't know if I've ever been to Newark. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think I've landed in Newark. I've landed at JFK. What other airports surrounding that area? Not LaGuardia. Yeah, I've landed at JFK. I've not landed at Newark. This Christmas you want the DJI Phantom 3 drone? Of course I know what that is, Cap. Yeah, man. It's a nice filmography drone. Pretty neat. Have I tried playing GeoFS? No, I have not, Paulo. GeoFS? Alright, down to 17,000. Descent. You didn't hear my answer, Gribio? I'm not sure which question you're referring to. Was it your internet problem? I don't know if anybody else having issues with my stream buffering. I think it just might be on your side, Mr. Ayidi. Oh, about speaking French. I did answer you just didn't hear me. I do not speak French. No parlez-vous Francois. If that's even what that means. I have not tried playing GeoFS, Paulo. Played Aerofly FS, the first version, when it came out for free some time back. I have not tried Aerofly FS2. Oh, you guys just got your Christmas tree capped? Awesome. Okay, is it the Google sim? The Google flight sim? I think I have played that, Paulo. Pretty sure. I think I tried it pretty recently because somebody was asking me on Instagram what a good free simulator was, and I couldn't think of anything, so I Googled it really quick. And I remember there used to be a Google flight sim. I guess they changed it now to GeoFS. That's it. I've played that before. I have. The answer is yes, Paulo. I couldn't get off the ground. I didn't know the key commands or how to do it. I just loaded it up to see what it looked like. Which for a free simulator... no, let me not say that. Nowadays, you should be able to get a lot more for free, but... something if you're first just getting into flight simulating and you just have the slight curiosity of what it's like, then it might be something you could load up and be like, okay, this might be something I could get used to. And then you go buy prepared, and then you're hooked, and you're done for life. Flight simming till you're 60 years old. So that's your native language, Agribio? French? Are you in France? You're boycotting Christmas, Hobbit?
Salt Lake Center, Southwest 1289er, is at flight level 260, climbing flight level 300, Southwest 1289er, Salt Lake Center, roger.
Isaiah's back. We're getting ready to land in a few, Isaiah. Maybe 15 minutes. 20 max.
Delta 2273, contact Salt Lake Center on 119.905.
119.905.
119.905. Delta 2273, Southwest 12. Salt Lake approach, Delta 22.
It's weird, with the frequency they say and then acknowledge it, it doesn't put that same frequency in. It's like the simulator's dyslexic.
Salt Lake approach, roger, current altimeter 2985.
2985.
Delta 2273, descend and maintain 9,000.
Right down to 9,000.
Descend and maintain 9,000. Delta 2273. Delta 2273. Contact Salt Lake Center on 119.905.
Salt Lake Center.
119.905. Delta 2273.
Let's get some of that speed brake action going.
Salt Lake approach, Delta 2273, descend 16,500, 9,000. Delta 2273, Salt Lake approach, roger, altimeter 2986. Delta 2273, you report 3 miles south, turn left, heading 330, expect vectors ILS, runway 17, approach.
12330 and expect ILS for runway 17.
Turn left, heading 330, expect vectors ILS, runway 17, approach. Delta 2273. Delta 2273, turn left, heading 300.
Left to 300.
Turn left, heading 300, Delta 2273.
ILS runway 17. Mark that in. Yeah, if you speak French and Creole and live in the Caribbean, I'm guessing Haiti, Mr. Ayiti. So we're neighbors pretty much. I'm in South Florida. I'm in Miami, so I'm right near you guys.
Delta 2273, climb and maintain 12 knots. Climb and maintain 12 knots.
Oh, that's funny. We're going to climb now? Interesting. I guess if that's going to keep us from plowing into the mountains in front of us, I'll agree with it. That's cool, man. We have a lot of Haitians here in Miami. A lot of Haitians and a lot of Cubans. I am 50% Cuban myself. My mom is 100%. I do not speak Spanish. I understand a lot of it. I can speak it a little bit. I can conversate with people, but I don't speak it like fluently, comfortably. I know enough to get around. This is actually kind of cool, skimming the mountains. How did I know, Cribio? Because there's a lot of Haitians here in Miami, and they all speak French and Creole. Plus, you guys are right near us here in Miami. A lot of people from your country come here. And I know you guys have it pretty rough over there. Wouldn't blame you for wanting to come here. Same with the Cuban people. Alright, over to Salt Lake approach.
Point 135.5, Delta 2273. Salt Lake approach, Delta 2273, with you.
So you guys see what they have us doing here? The airport's right now at about our 2 o'clock, 20 miles that way. They're gonna have us, they have us on like a downwind for runway 17. So we're gonna circle above the airport and come back down. So it's gonna be a few more minutes more than I expected. We'll still be landing in about 10 minutes or so. But we're really close to the airport. It's right down there. I don't associate with myself with any political label either as a Hobbit. Yeah, let's not get into politics in the chat, guys.
Delta 2273, descend and maintain 11,000.
Down to 1000. Whenever anybody talks about politics, somebody's jimmies get rustled. It's just the way it is. That's why I prefer not to talk about it, even in real life. Unless I'm speaking to somebody who's very open-minded and I can see that. But a lot of people who stick to one side or the other are not. They believe what they believe in, and that's it. There's nothing you can do to change how they think, so I think we all just need to listen to each other. My bad. Alright, that's the end of politics. We'll leave it at that.
Delta 2273, contact Boeing approach on 124.3. Point 124.3, Delta 2273.
124.3. going to Salt Lake City. I'm sitting here thinking we're going to Vegas. I literally thought like that was Vegas right down there. I forget. I was like, why is there water here? Oops. I hope I've not been saying Las Vegas the whole time. I know we flew over Vegas. We're actually landing in Salt Lake City. I hope I've not been saying the wrong airport the entire time. Confusing people.
Delta 2273, please expedite your descent.
Why is this descending so slow? Come on.
Delta 2273, descend and maintain 6,900.
Alright, down to 6,900.
Descend and maintain 6,900. Delta 2273. Salt Lake departure, Southwest 531 is at 5,100, climbing 17,000. Southwest 531, Salt Lake departure, roger, altimeter 2982. Southwest 531, turn left heading 085, resume on navigation, climb and maintain 17,000. Turn left heading 085, resume on navigation, climb and maintain 17,000. Southwest 531. Southwest 531.
I thought I was in Vegas, I'll be yep. It looked like it with the mountains and the desert and all that stuff. Well, it looked like desert, nice scenery. But once you get up to Salt Lake, it's not so much desert anymore, I don't think. Oh, it looks kind of the same. I saw the lake appear, though. I was like, wait a minute. There's no large body of water like this near Vegas. My bad.
Delta 2273, contact Salt Lake approach on 121.1. 121.1 for Delta 2273. Salt Lake approach, Delta 2273.
I have no clue where I'm going.
8,400, descending 6,900. Delta
It's usually the case. I just follow the plan.
Altimeter 2982.
It's not uncommon that I forget where we're heading to. 2982 on the altimeter. We are landing in Salt Lake City, everybody, not Vegas. Salt Lake City, Utah. We did fly over Vegas, and I thought I was flying to Vegas for a second. Completely forgot. We are almost to Salt Lake City. We just passed the airport right now. We're about to make a turn back for it, since we're landing to the south due to the winds. So ATC should be turning to the right.
Turn right, heading 040.
Right to 040.
Turn right, heading 040. Delta 2273. Delta 2273, descend and maintain 6,000.
Right down to 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000. Delta 2273.
Tired of this impatient ACC. Telling me what to do. The airplane doesn't want to descend that quick. What do you want me to do? Fly it manually? Jeez.
Delta 2273, turn right, heading 075, descend and maintain 6,000.
Right to 075 and descend and maintain 6,000.
Skywest 3836, descend 17,600, descending 11,000.
Skywest 3836, Salt Lake approach, roger. Current
We're getting the airports now at our 3 o'clock, about 15 miles. ATC has us on a base, kind of like a base leg for only 17.
Turn right, heading to 60. Turn right, heading to 60. SkyWest 3836. Delta 227 you are 1 mile north, turn right, heading 135, descend and maintain 6000, cleared ILS, runway 17, approach, maintain 6000 until established on the localizer, contact Salt Lake Tower on 132.65, SkyWest 3836, turn left, heading 225. Turn left, heading 225, SkyWest 3836. Turn right, heading 135, descend and maintain 6000, cleared ILS.
First time I've ever seen snow, first time I've ever been skiing was in Salt Lake City some years ago. Pretty place, I like Salt Lake City. Hitman 2005. What's up, man? Maximum speed below 10,000 feet, 250 knots. I remember when the simulators just scream at you for that.
Turn right, heading 255, SkyWest 3836.
It's only a couple knots over, come on. Now we're just waiting to intercept the localizer for runway 17. We make that one last turn towards the airport. Can I load stars with this airplane? You can, Hitman 2005. You can. Don't forget about Bird Strike, Agribio. You're a little scared about the World War III thing? Could be very real. This place is crazy. Ed Jones 03, what's up? That's awesome, dude. You're in Brazil. I have quite a few Brazilian subscribers. I'm gonna do more flights down there soon, in the near future. We hot dog it on this stream, Hitman 2005. We fly everything hot. We fly high, we fly fast. I'm kidding. I mean, we normally do, but I'll slow it down for you. Very impatient. Alright, we're intercepting the localizer, making that right turn. I always wanted to go to Brazil, Agribio. Me too, man. Yeah, we should have called Tower a little while ago, so let's do that.
Salt Lake Tower, Delta 2273 is 10 miles north. Inbound
Continue
ILS,
slowing.
Runway 17, approach. Delta 2273, Salt Lake Tower, make straight in, runway 17, altimeter 2982. Make straight in, runway 17.
Do not know how to fine-tune this on this airplane. There's a certain click spot that I can never hit. So that's as close as it's going to get for right now. There goes the glide slope. Let's drop the gear down. Clear to land runway 17.
Clear to land runway 17. Delta 2273.
Alright, so flaps are set to full. Speed brakes armed. Auto brakes set. Landing lights on. I don't see anything. Seems to be a cloud like right on the airport. Alright, runway's starting to come in sight now. I'll go ahead and take over. Alright, I have the airplane.
$1,000. $500. $400. $300. Approaching minimums.
We're landing.
200.
There we go. We're landing. Runway 17.
100. 50. 40.
Ladies
30.
and gentlemen,
20.
preparation for landing.
10.
Always do
Please
that.
return all seat backs and tray
Biggest
tables to
distraction.
their upright and
Can't
stowed
stop the butter
position.
though.
Ensure
Can't
all
stop
portable
the butter.
electronic devices are turned off and stow
They
all
cannot stop the butter.
carry-on items. Additionally, footrest and video monitors must be returned to their original position. Thank you.
Flight crew always trying to distract me. 60. Welcome to Salt Lake City.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. At that time, please remember to check around your seating area, in the seat pockets, and overhead bins for all personal belongings that you brought on board. Please take care when opening the overhead bins, as the contents may
Over
have
to ground.
shifted during flight.
121.9er for Delta 2273.
Hold here for a second. Flaps up. Spoilers up. Transponder goes back to standby. Lights. Alright, let's give ground a call.
Salt Lake ground, Delta 2273. Request taxi to the gate.
Delta 2273, taxi to gate Golf 15. Team taxiway pop-up runway 1704.
Taxiing to gate Golf 15 using taxiway.
Oh, you speak
Papa
Portuguese,
runway
Ed Jones? Cool,
17.
man.
Kilo 4 Kilo, Delta 2273.
Yeah. Avalanche Designs, welcome back, man. I am me. What's up, dude? Butter.com, Isaiah, thank you. That was so floaty, it was floaty. Dude, I had the freaking flight attendant screaming in my ear right before touchdown. It was floaty, but it was juicy. Delex Gaming is back. Dalex. Mr. Assassin Boy. Alright, let's taxi in. Andre Cardenas. What's up, dude? Too much speed on Hitman Final? No way. I think VREF was like 134. I always add like 5 knots to that. So like 139. I think I was holding like 141, 142. The thing is, in a simulator, you do not have that seat of the pants feel. You can't feel the airplane accelerating or decelerating. So to hold speed is actually harder on a simulator than it is real life. And I wasn't using auto throttle all the way to touchdown. I'll usually disengage everything at about 1,000 feet. I'd rather be too fast than too slow, that's for sure. So I don't mind if I'm a few knots over, especially in a simulator, where you can't feel what's going on. You don't feel the G-forces with your body. So it makes it very hard to judge speed changes. And throttle input, when you're dealing with a throttle as small as mine on my joystick, it's like 1 inch of movement. So you have no, hardly any resolution there. You barely move the throttle and you watch the engines jump and spike up. I'll have to pull out my throttle quadrant soon. Give me some more precise throttle movement. I'm not listening to the ground's instructions, by the way. I'm just making my way to the terminal. Somewhere over that way. Got internet problems, so you missed the landing, Agribio? You can always go back and watch the stream or watch the replay. As soon as we're done with the actual stream, it gets uploaded to YouTube like 15 minutes later. You can check back tomorrow before the next stream. They all get recorded though.
SkyWest 3836, hold position, caution at Boeing 737 on the runway. Hold position, SkyWest 3836.
We're gonna park by the freighters over here. Looks like UPS. A really old UPS plane.
Roger, SkyWest 3836.
Because that over there is way too far. Way too far.
Public route, Delta 1402, taxi to the gate. Delta 1402.
It's 10:27 over there in Brazil, Ed Jones. It is 7:28 p.m. here.
Runway 17,
It's really 10:27 p.m. You guys are that far ahead of us? I wouldn't think that. I think we'd be pretty close time zone-wise. I guess you're on the east end of Brazil. East coast of Brazil. Ed Jones. We're parking like we're a freighter. Right over here. Passengers can take the bus. Take the bus to the terminal, pick up your bags. This captain is out of here. This is FS9, Hitman. Did I scroll back up? I feel like you asked that question already. When is the next stream, Agribio? Tomorrow, same time. Probably 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright, here's good. Clicky, clicky. Oops. Alrighty, guys. That concludes tonight's stream. You gotta go, Isaiah. Take care, man. See you tomorrow. Fake bus hobbit. Fake everything. Fake news, fake terminal, fake CNN. Life is an illusion. It's all in your head. Alright guys, thank you all for joining me. If you're new here, please subscribe. We will be on again for another flight tomorrow around 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern. Between 6 and 8 p.m. Eastern, let's say that. It's the usual time. The rest of you who are normals in the stream, thank you again for always keeping me company. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. I hope you had a great holiday, those of you who are in the States. And those of you elsewhere, I hope you have great holidays coming up. But don't forget to tune into the stream. Love you guys. I'm out of here. Peace. Take care, guys.